Right now at 10, a missing teen reunited with her family in Beaver Dam after a months-long search.
And a new era for the Wisconsin Supreme Court begins as Justice Ann Walsh Bradley prepares to become Chief Justice.
Plus, preserving Winona history. A genealogist uncovers the stories of African Americans in early Minnesota.
Watching WKBT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozorowski. A mother's nightmare comes to an end in Beaver Dam. After months of searching, 16-year-old Sophia Franklin has been found.
Franklin was believed to be with 40-year-old Gary Day, who is now in custody facing charges of child enticement and abduction. Tonight, the family is overwhelmed with relief as they prepare to reunite and begin healing.
I sat down with Leah in their home as she shared the moment she and her husband got the call that their little girl had been found. Sophia was last seen here in Beaver Dam on February 2nd. The teen was 3 months pregnant at the time of her disappearance and was believed to be traveling with 40-year-old Gary Day, who is the father of the unborn child. Police say they have taken Day into custody and he is charged with child enticement and abduction. With tears in her eyes, Leah thanked God and everyone who took time to look for her daughter. She tells me she and her husband haven't had a chance to talk to Sophie just yet, but she is looking forward to her family being whole again.
I can't even begin to say how grateful I am. They found her on her birthday. Like, wow. If that's not a God thing, I don't know what is. Just so thankful that she's no longer with this man.
An Eau Claire man is in custody after leading police on a chase that injured 2 officers. It happened Thursday morning after officers tried to stop a vehicle driving on a bike trail. 41-year-old driver Nathan Stevens led police on a chase through oncoming city traffic that ended in a field off Prospect Drive. Police used squad cars to stop the vehicle. 2 officers were hospitalized with non-life-threatening injuries. 5 squad cars are a total loss. Stevens faces fleeing and hit and run with injury charges. Court records show Stevens got released from prison just last week.
Fire crews responded to a structure fire on Dutch Hollow Road in Lafarge today. When crews arrived, they found a debris pile that was purposely set on fire with the intention to remove the debris, but it spread to an adjoining building.
We had mutual aid from Viola, Cashton, Westby, and Ontario Fire Departments. We extinguished the fire in the building, and the debris fire were on scene for a little over an hour.
No injuries were reported.
The Wisconsin Supreme Court will have a new Chief Justice. Justice Ann Walsh Bradley will replace current Chief Justice Annette Ziegler May 1st. Walsh Bradley will serve that role for 2 months until she retires. Justice Jill Karofsky will then serve the remainder of the 2-year term. Newly elected Judge Susan Crawford will take Walsh Bradley's seat on the bench in August.
Hospital workers gathered outside Amplify Health to invest more in staff and the community. Union members, nursing staff, and local elected officials are expressing concerns about retirement security. This comes as contract negotiations continue following Gunderson's merger with Bellin Health.
Gunderson will tell you that the union has been offered the chance to have the same retirement benefits as non-union workers. And that's not true. What they intentionally forget to tell you is that the non-union workers have no guarantee.
Amplify released a statement saying in part, quote, "We value all our employees, whether they are represented by SEIU or not. We offer all our employees competitive pay and generous benefits."
Shuby's Deli and Butcher Shop in downtown La Crosse is closing. Shuby's owners didn't give a specific reason for the closing. On the shop's Facebook page, staff thanked the community for its support. Shuby's has been a downtown fixture for about 6 years. The shop's last day is April 23rd.
Well, a heads up for park visitors. Pettibone Drive North is closed for utility work. La Crosse Parks officials say the road will remain closed until further notice. The west entrance will stay open, allowing access to the parking lot and beach areas.
MnDOT is inspecting bridges. It's something they do every year. DOT says they'll check around 1,100 of them. 450 are state structures, 560 city and county bridges. A reminder from officials, it is a $300 fine if you're caught speeding around those inspections.
Well, we had a little bit of sunshine towards the evening, towards sunset today, but we're going to have more clouds in store for tomorrow. But we're going to have a little bit warmer conditions too, so not too bad. The sun, if you're really looking for that, a lot of it that'll come back on Saturday. Overall, if we kind of look at the overnight temperatures tonight, we're looking at, tomorrow's highs. We'll get back closer to average, which is about the mid-50s for most areas, low 50s further north. That wind will be turned around to the south-southeast. We will have more clouds in the afternoon, but still overall, pretty nice Friday. Now, if you plan out the morning, we're looking at 33 degrees to start off La Crosse, which is about average, getting back up to 47. Notice a little bit of sun in the morning, but then cloud cover starts really picking up towards noon and thereafterwards. Eau Claire about 31, similar story, but cloud cover a little bit earlier, getting back up to 46 with that wind beginning to turn around to the south. Overall, we still got cloud cover coming back in, a little bit of brief break right now with some clearing skies, but if we kind of scan out that cold front that we're watching for later for Friday night, that could bring a little bit of precipitations out in the Dakotas. Meanwhile, another system further to the south towards Kansas, that'll be a system that'll pass to our south. So altogether, that will provide more cloud cover. And yeah, I mentioned we had a few showers potentially Friday, not a big deal. Bigger story going on Saturday and Sunday is some sun, warmer for Sunday, and then yes, winter may come back Monday with some of those temperatures being awfully cold.
All right, we'll get those details in a bit. Thanks, Greg.
Well, it was a Mechatronics open house at Minnesota State College Southeast today. Mechatronics include robotics and industrial automation and will prepare students for careers in high-demand tech fields. Visitors tonight got a look at current student-made machines. Organizers say mechatronics is a rapidly developing field that can earn graduates high-paying jobs early.
Not a lot of folks know what mechatronics is, and even fewer really know what we do and where the careers are there. So bringing folks in to show them what it is and what they do as a career is really important for our program to grow.
Another open house at their Red Wing campus featured a working robotic dog from Nestle.
A step back in time for local history enthusiasts in Winona. The Winona County History Center hosting a professional genealogist for a presentation on African-American life in the state during the mid to late 1800s. The organizer says it took years to uncover the stories of African-Americans who helped develop the region, and it's important to preserve them.
I think part of living somewhere is knowing all of the different people who always lived here and understanding the different histories and how they intersect and how they shape who we are today. So it impacts us by understanding how all of these stories play into the lives that we live up until this day.
The presentation highlighted the roles of early residents, from Civil War veterans to homesteaders and shop owners. Stock sell-off.
President Trump's reaction to the market's harsh response to tariffs.
You wouldn't buy the first vehicle you saw.
Trust me, it's perfectly safe.
I'll take it. So don't hire the first personal injury lawyer you call.
Trust me.
Where do I sign? Object to anything less than the best. Call BGR.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we believe in making the most of what you love. Making sure your money is as well spent as your time. So as you start your spring projects, we have the value you need to make them your own. Right now, rewards members get a free $10 gift card with an $80 estate fertilizer purchase, like Estate Crabgrass Preventer or Starter Lawn Fertilizer, $29.99. Plus, save $40 on this Champion portable generator. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Being original.
For over 40 years, Lacrosse Glass and Overhead Door has been the go-to company for anything glass and door. We offer a large stock inventory of CEHI garage doors to help you find the perfect fit. As a locally owned business, we take pride in our work and always get the job done. From commercial glass and glazing to residential glass and CEHI garage doors, we have the experience and expertise to help you. Call or visit our website today.
Hiring the wrong personal injury attorney can cost you a lot. Researching personal injury attorneys costs you nothing. We're confident that your research will lead you to buy Goff and Rohde. BGR, object to anything less than the best.
President Trump's new tariffs on imports from the rest of the world and fears about what might happen next stunned global investors and prompted a large-scale stock sell-off. More than $2 trillion in market value was wiped out for U.S. investors. CBS News correspondent Erica Brown reports from the White House.
The markets are going to boom, the stock is going to boom, the country is going to boom.
President Trump remained optimistic after his sweeping new tariffs sparked the stock market's worst single-day sell-off since the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020.
I think it's going very well. It was an operation, like when a patient gets operated on, and it's a big thing. I said this would exactly be the way it is.
The White House expects the tariffs will balance a trade deficit President Trump labeled a national emergency. But economists warn the cost of tariffs will ultimately fall on American consumers.
The president's trade policy is going to do a lot of economic damage. It's going to reduce the income of households. It's going to reduce the purchasing power of wages. It's going to increase unemployment.
Top Democrats slammed the president's trade policy.
He's walking us into the dumbest and most avoidable recession probably in history.
A 10% tariff on all U.S. imports is set to take effect this weekend. That's on top of reciprocal tariffs slated for next week. And Thursday, the Trump administration imposed a 25% tariff on foreign-made cars and auto parts, sparking backlash from trade partners. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney unveiled retaliatory tariffs against the U.S.
By matching the U.S. approach with 25% tariffs on all vehicles imported from the United States that are not compliant with CUSMA, our North American Free Trade Agreement.
Erica Brown, CBS News, the White House.
Now, the president's tariff policy has Congress trying to step in. One day after 4 Republican senators joined Democrats in voting to undo Trump's tariffs on Canada, Iowa Republican Chuck Grassley has introduced a bipartisan bill. It would require the president to give Congress 48 hours notice of impending tariffs and provide the reasoning for them. Congress would then have 60 days to approve them. Now, most Republicans are outwardly defending the president's policy, but Senate Democrats say their colleagues are acting differently behind closed doors.
My own constituents voted for this. It's not like Donald Trump is surprising anybody. He has signaled his strong support for tariffs from the beginning. He's exercised it in the past.
They keep saying to the Democrats, you know, we agree with you. These tariffs are bad. We believe in capitalism, but they're not standing up to him.
A North Carolina Republican senator has praised Grassley's bill, saying it would reassert Congress's constitutional role in trade.
Tariff-related layoffs have hit 5 U.S. auto plants that supply factories in Canada and Mexico. It comes as automaker Stellantis pauses production at some of its auto assembly plants. As a result, some U.S. workers will also be temporarily laid off. Among them are 900 U.S. hourly employees who make parts that supply the affected plants. The affected U.S. employees work plants in Michigan and in Indiana.
Ford, meanwhile, now offering employee pricing on many of its vehicles to all U.S. customers through June 2nd. Officials say it's to address the uncertainty over how the tariffs will impact Americans. Now, exclusions include special Mustang and Broncos, Raptors, and this year's Expedition and Navigators.
Well, Amazon is making a bid to buy TikTok. Jeff Bezos reportedly submitted a last-minute offer letter to the White House. No word on how much the bid is worth. President Trump has given ByteDance until Saturday to sell the app or face being banned again.
I want to make sure that the TikTok app in the United States is not spying on people. Right. That's good for national security. You also want to give people access to this incredible platform.
The Trump administration says it's confident a deal will be worked out in time.
A major recall.
200,000 Vivitar blender bottles are being pulled from shelves due to a blade hazard.
Although we might have some showers Friday night, don't let that fool you. We're going to see nothing like we saw with the previous 2 systems. Still, you got that opportunity along with some cooler weather on the way. We'll break all that down coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
What should I do next?
Western has the answer.
Do something that excites you.
Do something fun.
Do something that shows your skills.
Do something that gets you hired to do what you love.
You can do it all at Western Technical College. Choose from more than 90 programs. Invest in you, spend less, and get hired fast. Take that next step. Apply at Western today.
Do something for you.
We are all here to support one another.
Hi, I'm Greg.
Hi, Greg.
I bought our vacuum at a box store. I was shopping for groceries and I came out with a vacuum.
I did the same. I was shopping for clothes.
Candles.
Kitty litter.
Hey group, we're not here to judge. We all made the same mistake before deciding to go to A1 Vacuum to make the right purchase. I'm sorry.
A1 Kitty litter.
Our business is picking up.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you. So it's crispy outside, flaky inside. Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Looking to upgrade your home? Save big this month at Wesco in Sparta. Buy one furniture item at regular price and get the second at 50% off. Or buy 2 items at regular price and get the third at 75% off. Want to save even more? Buy 3 items at regular price and get the 4th absolutely free. Don't miss out. Shop Wesco in Sparta today. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
New economic data shows layoffs in the U.S. aren't escalating, at least not yet. The Labor Department reports there were roughly 219,000 initial unemployment insurance claims made for the week that ended March 29th. That's about 6,000 fewer than the week before. This overall figure, which could be revised, doesn't include federal workers who are separately tracked. Today's report also showed it's taking people longer to find employment. The number of continuing claims rose to a high not seen since November 2021.
About 200,000 Vivitar blender bottles are being recalled due to a risk that users could get cut by the blades. The Consumer Protection Agency says the blender blades can keep spinning even after the bottle is detached. Now, no injuries have been reported, though the bottles were sold exclusively at Target from December 2024 through January. The blender must be returned to the manufacturer Sakar, not to Target.
Well, there's good news for people who want to eat 12 inches worth of nachos. Subway is adding foot-long nachos to its Sidekicks menu. The sandwich chain has joined forces with Doritos for this dish. It features nacho cheese flavored Doritos with cheddar cheese, jalapenos, tomatoes, red onions, and a chipotle sauce. Customers who need a little more can add chicken or steak to the platter. Subway officials say this is another step the company is taking to provide convenient food at an affordable price. Well, I'll take 12 inches of nachos over 12 inches of rain or snow, right?
Yeah, I think anyone would take that trade for sure. But Greg was alluding to a potential winter-like temperature starting out next week. Let's get those details too, Greg.
Yeah, we definitely have a push of cold air coming early next week, more like early March, end of February weather. So that's something to look forward to Monday. In the meantime, we're going to be seeing near seasonal conditions. We're going to go a little bit up and down here the next couple days, but nothing too far from average. Tomorrow we'll have a little bit of sunshine, potentially for some areas further south in the morning. More clouds will be coming in the back of the room. We got a couple systems that'll be impacting. Those systems will bring just a small chance for some rain or snow showers, very light precipitation amounts. It will be enough maybe to wet the pavement. That's about what we'll expect with this as it comes through. Most will just remain dry. And then Saturday, breezy, colder. We'll have definitely more sun in the afternoon. Colder, we'll just drop the temperatures back from what we'll see Friday, but nothing too bad. Not as what we'll expect going on Monday. Overall, if you wake up, you see a cloud cover by the afternoon already. We're starting to see it increase. By noon, we're looking at mid-40s for most areas. That wind turns around from the south. We have a front to the north, and then we have a system that's passing well to the south. together. They're not going to join forces and phase together to give us a big system, but they're going to provide an opportunity for some precipitation. So there's your 50s in the evening. Most of the evening should be fine. We're looking more towards about 10. Some of the areas toward the Wisconsin River, southern Wisconsin, might see more of that precipitation start pulling northward a little bit. Otherwise, you'll see more of the snow potential kind of come through. And by the time we get to 3 or 4 in the morning, when you see this front coming through, that's when we might see some flurries potentially come through the area. Better shot north of I-94. Not a lot. Most areas will just see the cloud cover. The good news is once we go into Saturday, clearing skies quickly Saturday morning. That wind will start picking up. Unfortunately, the temperatures won't really improve. Tomorrow, we'll see temperatures more where we should be. Low to mid 50s, upper 40s to the north. So overall, not too bad, but we will have the cloud cover in the afternoon. Saturday, we're going to drop those temperatures behind the front, maybe 5 to 6 degrees. So more in the 40s to low 40s up to the north. That wind will be breezy, gusts potentially up to 30 at times. So you'll definitely feel that going on. Then as we go into Sunday, we're going to see some other changes going on. That next front Sunday night is the one to really keep an eye on. That could bring a little bit of light snow far northeastern areas late Sunday night through Monday morning. I think better shot stays to the north. We'll keep an eye on that if it does change or impact the Monday morning commute. Right now it doesn't look that way. But the bigger story with that coming, the temperatures. Before it gets here, Sunday actually doesn't look too bad. Plenty of sun, mid 50s. The winds start picking up in the afternoon. But here's your temperatures for Monday. Actually, that is not correct. The temperatures for Monday will actually be in the 30s to near 40. So that is definitely going to be about 15 degrees below average. That doesn't factor in the wind, so the wind chill will make it feel even colder. Otherwise, we'll see temperatures start to rebound a little bit towards the end of the week, potentially getting up to 60 by Thursday. Although there's a lot of question marks towards the end of next week and that weekend. We could actually be a lot warmer if things pan out. Right now, we're kind of right in the mid to upper 60s, but there's a chance that we might even be warmer than that, maybe 70s. We'll see. But Monday definitely is not going to feel very nice going.
Not going to be very nice.
No, it's not going to feel very nice
Monday.
Winter coats then.
Yes.
Thanks, Greg. Coming up next in sports, history in Philly. A monumental performance by the Greek Freak against the Sixers. Plus the Brewers looking to make it 3 wins in a row in the opener against the Reds. Jacob is next.
I did know that back pain, foot pain come along with the job of waiting tables, but since getting the arch supports from the Good Feet store, I have had no pain. I'm more positive. It's like opening up a whole new life, like sunshine coming out.
See how we can help you too at the Good Feet store.
100 years. That's how long Drury's has been providing the area with quality furniture and an unmatched commitment to customer service. We're celebrating and we invite you to join us. Take advantage of amazing sale prices like Lazy Boy brand recliners starting at $3.99, sectionals at only $19.97, stressless recliners at only $12.97. Plus, big savings on special orders. It's happening now. Our 100th anniversary sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
The Driftless region is a thriving community where tradition and innovation shine. And Culligan has a long history of providing custom solutions to address the area's water worries, like iron, sulfur, PFAS, and manganese. Culligan, water you love since 1936.
This is the story about a little empathy. No matter where little empathy looked, it just couldn't find its place in the world. Which was sad, because it had so much to give. Then one day, little empathy made a friend. And the friend took it somewhere it would always be useful and appreciated. Welcome to a place where healthcare is all about caring. Amplify Health. A little empathy changes everything.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities to bring you closer to the people and places you love. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures. And with the fastest, most reliable internet, you're always front row to the entertainment you love, no matter where you are. Get Spectrum Internet Premier for $30 per month when bundled plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-833-440-0029. Spectrum Internet puts streaming live TV, sports, and popular apps all at your fingertips.
Covering all the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports with Jacob Lenzendorf.
Well, it doesn't necessarily feel like baseball and softball weather, but some chilly temps won't stop the Aquinas Blue Golds from beginning their 2025 campaign. The reigning D3 state champs taking on Regis and up to Division II now this year, ranked second in the preseason poll. First inning, couple strikeouts for Blue Gold hurler Waylon Hargrove gets Matt Palachek to climb the ladder for the K right there. Second frame, Ramblers get a man on first, trying for the steal, but Jacob Thornton fires a missile down to second. That's an easy tag for Johnny Dietz. Then Cullen Swanson over on third. Landon Teachout pounds one into the ground. It's fielded cleanly, but thrown into the ground, which allows the Aquinas sophomore to beat the throw. Blue Gold Bats would wake up from there, and they pick up a run rule win in 5 innings, 11-1. How about some girls soccer action? West Salem hosting Baraboo. Panthers get the scoring started in this one. Great cross in from Brescia Brasino, and Brinley Kelly taps it home to put the home side up 1. The Thunderbirds answering back. Gianna Bates with the rocket to even up the game at 1. We hit halftime with that same score line. In the second half, it's Kelly creating some offense by herself, sticks with it, and the captain scores her second of the game to give her side the lead. Still waiting on a final score from that one. Brewers looking to keep things rolling against the Reds. Great bounce back performance from Nestor Cortez. 6 innings, just 1 hit allowed and no runs. In the 4th inning, Sal Frelick breaks the 0-0 deadlock. Single to right, gets through the hole, and Jackson Churio scores. Bullpen was just as good as Cortez tonight. Elvis Peguero labors through the 7th inning, but he gets a fly out with a couple guys on to end the Cincy threat. Then in the 9th, Yoel Payamps in to shut the door, and he does just that. Backwards K of Gavin Lux. Reds lose, first team to lose 3 straight games, 1-0 since 1960. Twins taking on the Astros in their home opener. Good start for Minnesota. Top 1, Trevor Larnach shoots one to left field for a single. That'll make it 2-0 home side, but they wouldn't have that lead for long. Christian Walker is up, and he's going to go big fly to left field to cut into the deficit. Next hitter, Jeremy Pena, would tie things up at 2 apiece, and then Brendan Rodgers unties it in the 4th, scoring 2 with that hit right there. Houston takes down the Twins 5-2. Bucks and Philly taking on the Sixers. This one, just one of those games where you sit back and enjoy the Giannis Antetokounmpo show. 3-pointer goes right there in the first. And when I say he was doing everything, he was doing everything tonight. Highlight reel worthy behind-the-back pass right there to Kevin Porter Jr. Then he's going to get to the cup with the left hand and jam it home. Folks, history made at the Wells Fargo Center tonight. Giannis becoming the first player ever to have a 35-point, 20-assist, 15-rebound game. Talk about putting the team on your back. Bucks get the win. Some news from the college hoop scene. Badgers guard John Blackwell declaring for the 2025 NBA draft while still maintaining his college eligibility. In a social media post, Blackwell mentioning how his goal has always been to play in the NBA, and going through the process will help him get closer to achieving that goal. Blackwell averaged 15.8 points per game as well as 5.1 rebounds for Wisconsin last season, where he started all 37 games and was an honorable mention All Big Ten pick. He also mentioned in that social media post, quote, "If I decide to wait another season before playing at the next level, I plan to come back and play for Coach Gard in Madison. So there will be no transfer portal in the future for Blackwell. It's either the pros or he returns to the Badgers. The deadline for players to withdraw their names from the draft is June 15th. So we'll see if he can get to the pros. But Giannis, I want to talk about that. He is a pro. That is a crazy stat line, video game numbers tonight. So
absolutely.
Big in a win.
Yeah, on the one side, though, it's fun that the NBA continues to go like the first player to do like this really specific stuff.
Yeah, I was like, oh, so specific.
Apparently it's been done 35 points, 20 rebounds, 15 assists, but when you switch the assists and rebounds. So still cool regardless.
Hey, he's one of a kind.
Yes,
yeah.
he really is. Great guy, too.
Thanks, Jacob.
All right, more news right after this.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
Spring is here, and it's time for a fresh start. Right now at King Furniture, we're making it easy to refresh your home. Trade in your old furniture or mattress and get a discount on brand new furniture. We'll even deliver and haul it off for free. Find the latest styles in bedrooms, living rooms, dining rooms, and more. And save up to 60% off store-wide. Plus, enjoy free delivery and 12 months no-interest financing. There's never been a better time to upgrade. Out with the old, in with the new spring into comfort at King Furniture.
It's tournament time at Osseo Automotive, and the savings are giant.
And so is the selection.
Get giant discounts on in-stock trucks and SUVs, like over $8,000 off a 2024 Silverado 2500 HD High Country, or $11,000 off a 2024 Silverado Crew, or over $3,500 off a 2025 Equinox LT.
You'll never see anything this big again.
Giant tournament sales going on now at Osseo Ford, Nels Gunderson Chevrolet, Fountain City Ford, and Rudy's in Whitehall.
For anybody in this region who is facing mobility issues,
I'd recommend Access Elevator because I know Jason.
the thing that sets Jason apart is that commitment, that passion for making life more pleasant. He will help you think about how to make your life easier in ways that you have not thought about.
There's no second guessing. I immediately say, call Access.
Hi, I'm Jason with Access Elevators. Stop in and see us today.
Convenience is a big factor. We're right here in Onalaska.
We're local. You know, we've been here for a long time. We take all insurances. We service and repair many different makes and models of hearing aids. Even if you didn't get your hearing aids with us, we'd be happy to take a look at them.
If your hearing aid is still under warranty, we can do some warranty work for you there.
You know, just walk in. You know, you don't have to have an appointment. I'm happy to help if I can.
Our family is helping your family. Better Hearing Center, Onalaska, next to St. Pat's Church.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to Lacrosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
Over in Pennsylvania, a mini mare named April escaped a rescue farm shortly after being surrendered.
She wandered near a busy highway before Sergeant Ted Lewis of the Weston East Goshen Regional Police used a dog leash to safely corral her. Forming an instant bond, Lewis has now given April a forever home at his family farm.
Oh, how about that? An unlikely partnership.
No horsing around in that partnership,
No
right? They knew it. They knew it. It was fate. It reminds me of Corey. Corey, our producer, has a miniature horse named Munchkin.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
What a great name.
What a great animal, right? Just mini horses in general.
Hopefully Corey doesn't let his mini horse get near a highway, though.
Because someone's going to swoop them up right away, right? They're so cute. All right, Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
Right now, during Home Furniture's spring sale, the more you buy, the more you save. Get 5, 10, and even 15% off sale prices throughout the store. Plus, pay no interest for up to 5 years on brand name mattresses during the spring sale, going on now at Home Furniture.
Whether you're looking for a lake home, a second home, or your first home, let Town & Country Housing introduce you to quality living in our factory-built homes. Town & Country Housing has homes that will meet your style and budget. Tour our model homes and see how spacious and grand living can be. Our homes are built with energy efficiency in mind. You pick your dream home, and we take care of the rest. Your dream home is waiting. Start living your best life. Join us this weekend for our open house. Town & Country Housing, Chippewa Falls.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Senor Villa. At Senor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Senor Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Senor Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
Wow, Forest Berry Fudge is amazing. This is melting in my mouth.
Dill pickle? Whoa, that's actually good.
Holy fudge. This is the best thing ever.
Expressions brought to you by Valley Fudge and Candy. Find us in Coon Valley, Wisconsin, or order online today.
During the spring mattress sale at Home Sleep Express, get up to 10% off sale prices on Luxuria and Thomas Cole Sleep. Get this Aurora Queen or this Jewel Pillow Top Queen, your choice for just $8.99. The spring mattress sale, now at Home Sleep Express.
All right, temperatures pretty close to where we should be for this time of year, although we'll have more cloud cover in the afternoon. All in all, not a bad Friday, really. Saturday's going to be a little colder with some sun, and then we warm up a little bit Sunday, but definitely Monday is going to be kind of chilly and cold.
West Salem girls win 3-1.
All right.
There we go.
Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you tomorrow.